So timer control, as I told, it performs a task at a particular interval, and the interval is defined in milliseconds. Millisecond means second divided by 1000, right? Millisecond, and its default event is a tick event, right? Tick event is a default event. By default, the timer is disabled. You have to enable it, right? So it can perform various tasks. Whatever the task you give, it will perform, right? Maybe updating the database, or maybe updating a label with some text. We will see like a clock we can design now, or maybe moving something, whatever, right? It'll perform the task that you give, right? So we will see an example for this timer control. Here I have launched my Visual Studio. Let me create a project. Let's call this okay, new controls. Let me give a name for this. Let's switch my video. So now I would like to show you how this timer works by creating a clock, right? I would like to create a clock. It will be a digital clock. For this, we need a label and a timer. Timer, let's check whether timer is available here in the standard command controls. If it's not available, we can type timer. So timer is here. I'm clicking and dragging and dropping. So when I drop this, it is added to the component tray. The name is timer 1. Okay, timer 1. So I can set the name as my timer or whatever. And it is enabled, it is disabled by default. If you double click, automatically enabled becomes true. And interval is 100, which means second divided by 10. Okay, 1000 means 1 second. Okay, 1000 means 1 second. It is in milliseconds, so 1000. If you give 1000 for each 1 second, the timer's tick event. If I double click on timer, the tick event comes. That is the default event. The tick event, the code inside the tick event will be executed for each 1 second. That's how it works. That's how it works, right? So now let me design this label. So label, I can give a title as clock or whatever, or time. I can say time, and I would like to give this label clock label. The name I am giving, and its auto size is true. I would like to expand this, so I'm going to make it auto size false, and its doc property. It is its doc property. I'm going to select fill, so that this control occupies entire form. Okay, entire form is occupied, and I would like to keep its alignment, text alignment in the center. Okay, middle center. The font for these, let me choose a different font. Let's check what font is available. A different font we can try. Okay, bold 26, not enough. Let's make this size 72. Okay, fine. Let's see how it's going to work. So form, we can give this form name clock. Okay, minimize and maximize. Let's run this form. Fine. So I'm selecting this form load. I'm going to select the form load event. Here I would like to give a text clock label dot text equal. I'm going to set the date, no date time, right? Date time is a construct. From that, I would like to get now. Okay, it returns the value of the time. Now means the time, right? Today returns today's date, and if you have now, it will return the time. Okay, and to short time string, right? This is the format. So it's going to return now, and it's going to show you the short time. So time is shown here. This is how it works. So it is run only once when the form is loading. It is set. So if you want this to be updated for each second, what we can do is we can make use of this timer control, right? If you copy this code and go back to the design view, double click on timer tick event and paste this inside. This timer tick event for each 1 second, because we have set the timer's interval property. We have set the timer's interval property to properties, right? To 1000. 1000 means 1 second divided by 1000, which means 1 second. For each second, this timer will be running this code. For each second, the timer will be running this code. So for each second, it will be updating. So let's run this. Enabled equal true. Enabled equal true. Interval equal okay. Let's get on with this. Clock label, date, time, now, time string. Let's make it 100. It's not working. It must be working without any issues. What must be the reason? Let's check. I have enabled. Okay. My time is okay. Interval we can set for 1000. It's fine. Clock label. Name of the label is clock label. Time must be given. That's fine. No? Just to work now. It's running. Let's close this. Timer is not working. Why, buddy? Let's long time string. So this, let's see. Okay, now it's looking fine. Let's make it as previously done to short time string. Short time string is not updating. No, it will be updating because it is moving by second. No, So second by second, it is start showing. Automatically, when it becomes 25, it will get updated. You see, that's the reason. Fine, it was working, right? Let us wait another 1 minute so that whether we will see whether it's working. So second by second, it is moving now, and the format is only showing hour and minute. So second is not showing. That's why we thought it is not working. But when it becomes 26, it will be automatically updated. Let's see whether it makes it 26. One minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Automatically, it is updated. Fine. So if you want to see this for each second, we have to make it as to long time string. Okay, to long time string, so that we can see that updating. Okay, fine. So we can make this clock different looking. We can make the color, fore color of this clock back color, system color, and fore color as a different one. Fore color maybe yellow. Let's make this also working so that when we launch, the time will be shown. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Fine. So next we can see picture box. Okay, picture box we will see. So let me add a form and then make it as a picture box example, picture box. So this will be a timer. Okay, this is timer, that is picture box. Let's run picture box. Picture box, see this. And picture box control actually it supports many almost all picture formats, usually used picture formats. So what we can do is we can place the picture box, and you have to use its image property, right? Image property. If you click on image property, you will see an ellipsis. Give it a click, and you have to make use of a local resource so that the file will be imported inside your project, right? Your file can be imported inside your project. Maybe pictures. Click OK. So it is in a stretched format. So we can modify this by clicking on this smart tag. We can say auto size or stretch image, so that it aligns to the size of the picture box. Okay, that's how it works. So if you want to replace this picture, let's import another picture from desktop, not desktop. We will see from controls, animated GIF. Okay, here I have added an animated GIF file, animated GIF file. What is that? Keep your mic muted, please. So here we have an animated GIF. Okay, let's run this. So it is flying. Okay, fine, boss. Picture box 1. Okay, let's have some fun here. color of this form, back color, make it as black. Fine. Okay. Let's make this. Yeah. So this is when you move this, you see this we just have a look at this location, right? Now it is 32 and 252. Please mute your mics if you are not talking. If I move here, it is 35 and 359. If I move right, so it is moving. This side, this location is moving. This is from the left and this is from the top, right? So if I make this as a 0 and 0, it is at the corner. Top is 0, left is 0. Okay. If I move a little bit, left is moving. This is -2 because it is moved beyond the border. So let me bring it here and see the location. Okay, 0, and let's have 550. Okay, 550, 0 and 550. Now let's run this. So at the corner it is running. Okay, at the corner it is running. Now you can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Fine, great. So now I would like to add a timer. Come on, timer. Yep. Okay. So I would like to give this timer a name as start timer. Start timer. Enable it false and interval can be 10. For each 10 seconds, we can move. Wait for a while. Please wait. I'll be back in a moment. Bye. Welcome back. So we will here we have the timer and interval, let it be as 10, and we will see what happens. So now for each 10 millisecond, this timer is going to check. Okay, this timer is going to check. So maybe let it be 10. Okay, I'm double clicking on this timer to reach its tick event. Now I want to set the picture boxes left property. Left property. Left property means so when you move to the right, you are increasing the left property. You see the locations. You see the location. Now it is 12. If you make this location as 20, it moves to the right side. So left means from the margin, how much left it is moving. Okay. So I'm going to move 2 pixel size, 2 points. So left equal picture box 1 dot left plus 2. So this can be written as plus equal to. Okay, let's run this. Now it is moving. You see, it is moving. So it keeps on moving. It keeps on moving. Okay, so we have to stop it at one place. We have to stop this at one place. So we have the size property. let's have this up to this point and see its location now, right? The location reads as 900. Okay, so let's make it as so when it reaches 900, automatically we have to bring it here. So for that purpose, we need another timer. Okay, we need another timer. We will call it reset timer. Okay, reset timer. And let's make this 10. Same, enabled equal true. Okay, fine. So this is going to check. This is going to check if picture box dot left greater than or equal to what we saw here. Location 900, right? Left 900. Okay, let's check whether it is beyond 900. Okay, if it is beyond 900, we have to reset to 0. Picture box dot left equal 0. So both timers will be running behind the scene. Behind the scene, it's running. They will be running, and one timer will be increasing the left property by 2 points. At the same time, this timer will be also monitoring the picture box's left property. So it becomes 0. From 0, it becomes 2, 4, 6, 10, like that. It is moving, and when it reaches 900 or above, automatically this will bring back this picture box to the edge again. Let's see whether it works. You see, so one is moving to the left, and when it reaches 900 pixel points, it brings back to the 0. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So left property, one property is left of this picture box. Another property is top property. So location we'll see 0 and 550. So when I move this, 550 becomes 504, 406, like that it becomes, right? So we will reset to 0 and 550. 550. Now we have to 550 becomes 520. So we have to decrease the value. Okay, decrease the value so that it moves to the top, towards top. Okay, so let's go to this start timer. Picture one dot top minus equal 1, maybe. Let's see what happens. Taking off, flight is taking off. So each time it becomes automatically, what happens here is it goes up to this point. So when 900 is reached, it is setting the other timer, reset timer setting to 0. So it is 900. It is the top property is moving, but top property is not reset. So what we have to do, we have to reset top property as well. So when it becomes here, we will see the top property in the location. It is 65. Okay, 65. So when it reaches 60, we will reset to 550. You get the idea, right?
Yes, sir.
So we have to check if it reaches 900 while setting the left property, also set the top property as well. Original location. These are original locations. Here we have this original location. Let's run this. Fine. Hmm. So this is how we work with timer control. Okay, even you can bring something like marquee in HTML, marquee tag in HTML, marquee tag. Okay, marquee tag, what it does is marquee. Yeah, I forgot the spelling. What this tag does is it moves the content to the left or right like that. So it moves like news. When news is going, you will see a tag line moving. So like that, you can do the same here as well. If you say for example, you have a label, right? You have a label. Label back color as black. Our fore color, we will make it as some different colors. Okay, green color. So you can give a text. Okay, you can have this. You can hide this. Okay, you can hide. You see the location, huh? See the location. So location is left is 1000, top is 650. Make it 650. Okay. So we can do the same here for label one. Label one dot left equal minus equal to. Let's see what happens. You see, label is moving. It's moving a little faster, right? So it keeps on moving. So when it crosses this line, we have to bring it. We have to reset this. We have to reset this. We will bring label here. The label control is here. So you have this label control. So still you keep on moving this. So after moving this, you see this location 200 and minus 201. Okay, minus 201. So in the reset timer, if label one dot left less than or equal to 200 minus 200, label one dot left equal 1000. Let's see if it runs. You see, it is reset. So this is moving a little faster. Let's go to this and make this as 1. Timer control as 1. It's little faster. So we'll make it as 50. It becomes slower because for each 50 millisecond it is checking. Okay, so it becomes a little slower. And when you bring your mouse over this, on top of this, if you want to stop this, what we can do is, you can see the screen, right? You can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Any doubts? All of you? Is it difficult? Anything difficult?
No, sir.
Fine. So what I want to do is, if I keep my mouse on top of this should stop. Okay, this should stop. Let's get out of this label control. I will try to delete this label, no need. Delete this. Okay, let's work with this picture control. Picture control, like other controls, it has an event that is called mouse hover, right? Mouse hover, is that there? Mouse hover here. So mouse hover means you are hovering your mouse. You keep you bring your mouse on top of a control. That is available for label also. It is there. Mouse hover, right? For all controls, this event is there. I would like to use this hover event. So I'm going to mouse hover, and there I would like to say start timer dot enabled equal false. I want to stop this timer. Let's run this. It is moving now. Okay. If I bring my mouse on top of this, it has stopped. Okay. Why? My mouse is hovering on top of this control. So while my mouse is hovering on top of this control, the timer is disabled, so it won't work. So the bird is flying, the pigeon is flying because it is an animated GIF. That's why it is flying. Okay, otherwise it won't fly. It is moving because it is an animated GIF. That's why it is moving. It looks like moving, but the picture control is not moving. So what I want is, if I get my mouse outside, again it has to work. So keeping my mouse on top of this called mouse hover event. If I get this out, it is called mouse leave event. So when my mouse is leaving, I have to again enable it. So here we have a mouse leave event. Let's bring it. Start timer dot enabled equal true. Let's see down. Pigeon is flying. I'm bringing my mouse. Now stopped. I'm taking my mouse out. It's moving. I'm hovering my mouse. It is stopping. If I take this out, it is moving. Bring it, stop, leave, going out. So that is a mouse hover event and mouse leave event. Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Fine. So we will see next control. This is a trackbar control. We call this trackbar control. Okay, it's like a scroll bar. You might have seen this control in Photoshop or other programs. So when you click on this is called slider. Okay, in MS Word, this sliders there, it is called zoom slider. Let's you see here, this is zoom slider. So whenever you move, you see something going on, and for whenever you click like this, you see the value 53 it is changing like this. Okay, so same we can have this slider in our program as well. That is called Trackbar. So Trackbar is a scrollable control similar to scroll bar, and you can configure ranges, maximum and minimum value you can set, and the value property is used to get the value, the number. Okay, you can set the range minimum here, maximum here. In between the slider, when you slide scroll left or right, you can the value changes. The value can be captured from this value property, right? So these are called ticks. This is called frequency, right? And when you click your mouse on this slider bar, the value will be changing. Okay, that is called large change. Large change. While this track bar is selected, if you move your right arrow key or down arrow key on the keyboard, it moves to the right. It is called a small change. Okay, small change. And this is now horizontal. You can make it as vertical as well. That can be set in orientation property, right? So all of them can be done. So here we have a program. It's a color mixer control, right? Color mixer. So when you we use these three colors, RGB, red, green, blue, to form colors. So the maximum value is 0, and the minimum value is 0, maximum value is 255, right? When all are 0, it becomes black. I think when all are 255, it becomes white, I guess. Okay, we will see that. We will see that now. And to explain these, I would like to add a form to the project. Right click, add form. Let's call it a Trackbar. Okay, Trackbar tools. Trackbar is not available under common control. Under all Windows control, under T, Trackbar is here. Okay, Trackbar is here. So we can set some properties. Maximum value 255 and minimum value is 0. Okay, and orientation is horizontal. Large change we can say 555, and small change we can say to the default 1 by 1. It is increasing or decreasing. So large change means when you click by mouse, how it moves. Okay. So tick frequency we have given 1, which means there are 255 small lines like this. If you say tick frequency is 10, you will see less number of ticks here, the marks, measurement marks. Let's make it as a red track bar. Call this red track bar. Okay. Red for red color. And we will copy this and paste RGB. Okay, green track bar. Let's see, green. Yeah, the other one is blue. Copy and paste. Blue track bar. Okay, let's align this to the left. Fine. So let's add a label to explain. This is red, green, and the blue. Okay, red. And green. Please mute your mics. And this is blue. Okay, let's align this to left, and let's make it a little closer. Fine. Now I'm going to have a label. Okay, I'm going to have a label, and I'm going to make its auto size to false, and I'm going to make it a little bigger. Okay. I'm going to get rid of this text. Okay. Now we have a label. So we will call it color label. Color label. The functionality of this program, whenever you move this slider, the color gets mixed. Okay. Fine. So let's get out of this maximum maximize box and minimize box. Trackbar will be the trackbar. Okay. Save. Start. So this is how it moves. So when you click your mouse, it moves like this. By 5, it moves. Now I'm using my arrow key, down arrow key, now right arrow key. Now I'm using left arrow key and up arrow key. Okay. This is how it works. So for color, we have a method called form RGB. Okay. So let's in the form load event. In the form load event, we will set the color for the color label. Color label dot back color equal color dot form RGB. This is a method term. Form RGB. We have to give a value for red, green, and blue. Okay, you see, red integer in green integer value and blue. And let's run this project and see what color is there. Black color. While all are 0, it is black color. If I make it 255, 255, and 255, run this, it is white color. Okay. Now we will get the code. Fine. So let's copy this, make it as 0, 0. So it is black by default. We go to the project. Now we will double click on this first one. Double click on this. So double click, it becomes with a scroll event. The default event for this scroll. For timer, it is tick. Okay, scroll event. I'm going to paste this. Okay, paste this. So whenever I move this red scroll bar, track bar, this value must be changing. Red value must be changing. So I'm going to say red track bar dot value for this. Okay, for this red track bar dot value. Let's see what happens. It is changing. Okay, it is changing. Like this, I'm going to copy this, go back here, double click, paste here. So here, the other one is red track bar and then green, right? Green track bar dot value and then blue track bar dot value. Okay. So while this is scrolling, same code. While this is scrolling, same code. See? So while each one is scrolling, the value will be updated. So make it this like this. It's like color mixer. Okay. When all are 255, it's getting white. When all are 0, is getting as black. So red plus green equals to Here we have a blue S255. Okay. Here we have a green S255. Here we have a red S255. Fine. Let's modify this code. Back color maybe we'll give a color. Okay, fine. So what I want to do is I'm going to add 3 labels, copy and paste, keep them here. Okay. Now I'm going to make this label as red label. This is not alcohol, this is just name of green label. And here blue label. Now I'm going to update this label as well. These values, default values will be 0. Initial value 0. Initial value 0. Now while updating red color, I'm going to say red label dot text equal red trackbar dot value dot toString. Let's update this 255. Like the same green label dot text equal green trackbar dot value dot toString. Okay, like that. For blue, blue label dot text equal blue trackbar dot value dot toString. Let's run this project. Now all are 0, 255, 255, 255. So green and blue together form a different color. Red and green together form yellow, right? All of them together, when changing, it moves like this. So it's like a color mixer, right? It's like a color mixer control. So any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Fine. So with this, I would like to conclude today's session. We have seen picture box and timer control and trackbar control we have seen. And if you have any doubts, please post in our WhatsApp group. I will save this recording and upload to YouTube and share the link. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
sir.
And we will have another class where we can discuss more on step control and progress bar and daytime picker, like that, some more controls. After that, we will start our database section. Okay. Also, I will upload the assignment today.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fine. Until then, take care. Bye.